What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. I hope you guys are doing well. With Season 1 of Modern Warfare 3 on the horizon, I think it's important for us to have a discussion about some of the quality of life changes that we're going to be seeing with this brand new update. Now, we've already touched on the wealth of content that we're going to see with tomorrow's update, but I think it's important that we also have a pretty transparent conversation about the improvements that Sledgehammer Games is making to Modern Warfare 3. It's clear to me that this is a development team that actually cares about producing a quality product. This is a development team that is trying to make their game better. Instead of what Infinity Ward's strategy was last year, which was ignore everybody and not make steady improvements over time. And that was a big drawback to Modern Warfare 2's experience. Well, it seems as if Sledgehammer Games wants to go a completely different direction, and they're actually trying to improve this experience early on. They're attacking some of the biggest problems within this game, and they're making solutions. So let's talk about one of the major solutions that they're already addressing: riot shields. This has been a problem that persisted in Modern Warfare 2 and carried over into Modern Warfare 3. And shockingly, it was never addressed in Modern Warfare 2. Well, give Sledgehammer Games a month to fix a problem that persisted for over a year. Funny how they continue to do this. Their solution here is to nerf movement speed whenever you have the riot shield equipped. Whether it is your primary or secondary weapon, you'll no longer be able to run around with a melee weapon with the movement bonuses. You're actually going to have your movement nerfed, which is a great quality of life change. You're not going to have to try to shoot these guys and hit their riot shield a bunch of times anymore, which is a nice improvement. And they're making it so it can be utilized as a viable melee weapon as well, which I'm also fine with. Now, if it was me, I would have just removed the ability to equip a riot shield to an overkill class altogether, but this is a nice happy medium that hopefully people will be able to live with. Moving on to another change that is directly implemented from Sledgehammer Games, fixing something that was prevalent in Modern Warfare 2, snaking. They're finally going to address it, and what they're doing now is not only nerfing it, but they're going to be adding a penalty to the more times you use it. So you can use it once or twice without really getting penalized, but the more you use it, the more of a penalty it'll give you to your movement, which is fantastic. Great change. No longer will people just be snaking behind a head glitch trying to gain that advantage over you. It was silly to begin with, and I'm glad they're making this change. Where was it, Infinity Ward? That's all I have to ask you. How do you not address any of these things throughout the entirety of the game's life cycle? No one will ever know. One quality of life change that I did notice that sadly only seemed to be in Gunfight was the new stamina and health bar. And the reason why I'm disappointed this isn't being implemented into 6v6 or into traditional multiplayer is that it's just a nice to have on your HUD. I'm not all for cluttering up the HUD to begin with, but it's just something that would improve the quality of life, knowing how much stamina you have to be able to complete things like tactical sprints or slides, and knowing what your health is at. That type of information, while seems small, does help you in certain instances, whether or not you're going to be actively seeking out an engagement or trying to save up some of your health to get into a new engagement later. Like, it's just having that little extra info that would go a long way. So I'm hoping they don't just keep it in Gunfight and they implement it into 6v6 as well. Now, I've already talked about how excited I am to play brand new maps on day 1 of Season 1 here in Modern Warfare 3. And now that I've seen gameplay on the maps that we're going to be getting in Season 1, I'm even more excited. I think the maps look great. I think they're going to play awesome. And knowing that we're going to be getting a small map right off the bat excites me, because I'm bored of Rust. I'm bored of Shipment. I'm ready for something new, ready for a new experience. I'm hoping that Meat can deliver the same way that those maps can, and similar to something like Scrapyard, which is also a smaller map, and play like those maps play. But only time will tell. And then getting 2 medium-sized maps in addition to this is going to be just fine. Again, I think it's going to add to the variety of the gameplay experience. Now, I know we're going to have to wait a month until we get the second map, but it's not the end of the world. I'm not that displeased by it. At least we're going to be getting 3 brand new maps by early 2024, which is awesome. Much better than what we had with Modern Warfare 2. As is tradition with any of these new updates, we're going to be getting some much needed weapon balancing, and it's one of those things that's going to be fine tuned over the course of the entire game's life cycle. So I'm not really that upset with any of the weapon balancing right now, as I know it's going to get ironed out over time. So we're going to see weapon balancing in Season 1 of Modern Warfare 3. Color me shocked. I'll let you guys know exactly what gets nerfed in a video tomorrow, because I don't have that information in front of me right now when I'm making this video. Lastly, I want to touch on the new Assassin Vest that's coming to Modern Warfare 3. As I'm extremely concerned, this new equipment, this new perk, whatever you want to call it, is going to be a major crutch for the majority of this community. Every year there seems to be some type of crutch perk, and I think we found it here in Modern Warfare 3. As it stands, there is a lot of UAV play in Modern Warfare 3, and Assassin counters that with very little consequence. All you have to do is give up your field upgrade, and that's it. There you go. You get immediate ghost all the time, even if you're not moving. One of the best quality of life changes that Call of Duty ever implemented was in Black Ops 2 when they made ghost only effective when you're moving around the map. It added a layer to the gameplay instead of just sitting still and reaping the benefits of not being signaled on the UAV. I do not know why games continue to regress back to some of the old ways when the old ways were refined and improved. This is one of the improvements that I'd love to see changed right out the gate. Make the Assassin Vest only work when the player is moving. I love the secondary effect of the Assassin Vest. I love the fact that it's not going to show your enemies the skull of the person you just killed. But I cannot get over the fact that it's going to reward players for not moving around. This game already suffers from really slow play at times. Having the Assassin Vest is only going to increase that slow play. And the fact that there's very little consequence, because I'll be honest with you, the field upgrades here in Modern Warfare 3 aren't that great. And I don't feel that that trade-off is really that fair. Oh, I only have to give up my field upgrade when there's other vests in the game that cause so much more consequence for such little reward. So I'm hoping that we see changes to this over the course of this season and that they actually make it better over the course of the year and that we're not just stuck with the Assassin Vest making the game play slower. Because that's what's going to happen if you do not penalize players for not moving around and being undetectable at the same time. It will slow down gameplay and make gameplay less enjoyable. So while there are quality of life improvements with this next update, I am very concerned about Assassin and what it's going to do to the overall gameplay of Modern Warfare 3. But those are just my thoughts. I'd love to hear what you have to say about everything that's coming to Season 1 of Modern Warfare 3. So let me know with a comment down below. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. And I'll leave you guys with this. Please do not buy the Battle Pass tomorrow. Okay? Don't do it. But I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. And hopefully Season 1 lives up to some of the hype. Talk to you guys later. Bye.